Griezmann, 3 men around him and somehow finds some space. Ronaldo, fantastic, opening the drive back.
He's made himself the tiniest bit of space.
Almost feels like a bit of a toy. Didn't really go for him.
Oh! The display there is absolutely ridiculous. The Elastico on the goal line. On the goal line, the finest.
We talked about Aussie FIFA. He's not here to make up the numbers.
It's the 25th of December and I would just like to say Merry Christmas to all of you.
Ho, ho, ho.
I thought, what not a better opportunity but to show you guys some of the highlights of previous tournaments, to give you guys a bit of a Christmas special to enjoy and watch with hopefully your family and friends. Having said that, I hope you guys aren't just playing FIFA. I hope you spend quality time with those family and friends that I talked about, and if you don't have any family or friends, well then I am your friend, so bear that in mind, lads, that I'm here, I'm thinking of you. And I would just like to say Merry Christmas to you and all. But without further ado, lads, let's jump into it.
Soul and lead me home. I've been running for far too long. Oh, please be good to me. Be good. My time is yours.
When I'm coming got some space, drag back, Mackay. Let's with the green side, top left corner. Nate, Jesse.
When I come in the arena,
Let's go. Green side, yes. Tag it. That's it. That was gone, but it's still there. Legs anyway, it's still not over. That last goal right toward the end that Aussie FIFA scored has got them up on aggregate.
Credit, darling, 'cause once you give and then you take. Was everything not enough?
Obviously 1-0 in that one and 1-0 in this one over on the PlayStation 4 side of things, and I believe it is Aussie FIFA that just took the lead 1-0 against NA.
There's a goal for Aussie FIFA HD. It's 5-0 for the Brisbane Roar, and Western Sydney Wanderers are in trouble early.
In this other game, would you believe it, that is 5 goals for Brisbane. Aussie FIFA absolutely bossing it. That makes it 9-2 on aggregate. What a scoreline. Let's go over to some amazing goals in this other fixture.
Thank you so much, Nate. Quite a shock result right there on Xbox, but an even bigger shock brewing right now on PlayStation 4. I can't believe this. N8 Jazz, one of the players that we thought was going to be a real threat in this competition, and still very well could be, it has not gone his way, Jared. It's 5-1 in this one.
I mean, how big would it be for Aussie FIFA if he can get a 6th goal in these last 5 minutes? I mean, if there's a goal in the last 5 minutes, it changes the whole complexion, regardless of who scores it. If Brisbane Roar scores it, which they might do, Cristiano Ronaldo coming through against Laurent Blanc. Lovely move. Great time finish. It is all Brisbane Roar here. Jared is not happy with that one at all, but at the end of the day, that is some beautiful moves from Cristiano Ronaldo and Aussie FIFA.
I'm trying to figure out clearly something he's not happy with on the defensive end, maybe a certain player movement or something, but he took his headset off. He lost his focus. The ball wasn't even in the net. I don't know if he would have been able to have brought it back, but like you said, that one goal has completely maybe taken Brisbane Roar out of it, and it's not even the end of the first. Shock results on both sides, on both Xbox and PlayStation 4. NH's clearly not happy. He's not had a good day of it so far, but he can turn it back. He is a class player, and we know that he's got the ability. I'll ask you really quickly, so far over the first legs, who has been your standout performer?
It has to be Aussie FIFA. He came up against N8 Jazz, who was one of the favourites heading into tonight's action. Just got off the plane from Atlanta in the Foot Champions Cup, and to put in the performance that he did, Aussie FIFA, absolutely incredible. On his E-League debut as well. Of course, Jazz on his E-League debut as well, but Jazz has a vast array of experience having competed on the global stage. But Aussie FIFA, maybe a player we have to watch out for this season.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, N8 Jazz is no pushover. He, like you said, was just coming back from the Foot Champions Cup, so he is no joke. He is an absolute class player, and for him to end up losing that, was it 5 or 6-1? It was just a real genuine shock.
This game underway. It is Brisbane Roar and Western Sydney Wanderers. We are watching the second leg of Aussie FIFA and N8 Jazz. On it's Eusebio for Goat to bring it back a little bit, but is it Mbappe? The ball across.
That's really lucky from James because he's moved his keeper early for the cross. Aussie FIFA is definitely a top player. I played against him a lot. FIFA 17 when I was on PlayStation. I always knew he would top and he could make it into this league. He's really proven to people in this first round. As you see, great defensive green with Jazz. He's done a couple of greens before, but when you do the green with him, I don't think the round that's always flying in. And you got that little bit of space finally opens up. You know, that's all he needed. Obviously, Jazz is really good, but you might concede.
Then across the face shot, you saw him move the keeper to the near post, but it's much of a muchness. This tie is dead and buried. Jazz can take heart, take credit. It will end here with an Aussie FIFA victory over both legs. Marcus, thank you so much for joining us. Griezmann doesn't even have a right foot for me. He's only got that left foot, but once again, look at that Vieira, the first time pass, and there is Griezmann, and there is the back of the net. It's Aussie FIFA backing his man. And he's trying to sit back and hold a lead. Not just are there two games being played at once. Both these competitors will be back for a second dig at it. Mbappe in off the post. It's green time is the thing that's probably saved him there. It is all Brisbane Roar in this contest. And then less about me, more about this game. Mbappe, we've seen it again, this time crossed in, and it's Griezmann at the double to make it 2 for him, 3-0 for Brisbane Roar. That man is everywhere.
Looking things over at the end of the game there, but we're going to move on to the highlights here for the PlayStation side of things. And it is, as we saw, Aussie FIFA get a 2-0 result over Stryden Corn. He's very happy. That second goal, his voice pierced the whole studio just because of how crucial a goal it was. Lovely lap from Kenner there with Arnold finish. You couldn't score a more satisfying goal there, and that ultimately got Brisbane Roar all 3 points.
Yeah, Aussie FIFA was one-on-one there. Stryden Court was defending, and he just couldn't quite get his defensive positioning right, and he just basically let Aussie FIFA go right on through, and it's such a shame because I feel like that very well could have ended in a draw, and maybe, I don't know if you'd say deserved point either way, but hey, it's Brisbane Roar that take home the 6 points out of 6 now in the E-League.
Aussie FIFA completely dominant in both legs, the deserved winner.
We are about to party on in the disco bus. You just wait. You just wait for these tunes. They're coming your way.
Well, on the way the time cold, I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature for shelter.
So losers. Here we go.
You from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the papa, you can be the mom.
Driver, do you think we can get Arena by Fabian?
Oh, hold on, wait for the drop, Can we get the disco lights, please?
Performance of Ozira. Welcome to the show. a way to start off your E-League career. No Zwed hammering down on him. But we check out the PlayStation 4 side of things. Sarge did miss that penalty, which we saw at the halftime break, but he was ultimately able to get a goal in the 75th minute as Costa Barbarouches goes to Pele. The icon, too much space, green time finish across the body, and that is going to be Sarge getting a 1-0 lead for Melbourne victory in the PlayStation League, Jake.
Yeah, just the only goal in that game, but there was 8 in the other, and Ozilla's goal was quite questionable, but...
As we see he's throwing up the dovetail as he feeds fast, but immediately Griezmann proving a gap in the wall there. Might actually go for it too, and he squeezed it in! Unbelievable! Aussie FIFA said, hey mate, go for it if you want. Sarge says no worries, and he's made him pay. How about that? Almost feels like a bit of a taunt. Didn't really go for it. Oh, it's another El Tornado goal. I'm losing count. I don't think I've ever finished to see the amount of, or count the amount of El Tornado goals we have seen. And I'll tell you what, Aussie FIFA giving it right back to Sarge. And why don't you after a goal? The world Aussie FIFA looking for another goal. Griezmann, 3 men around him to somehow find some space. Ronaldo, fantastic. Opening the drag back to finish. Kylian Mbappe. Aussie FIFA will not die. He continues to give Brisbane Roar some hope. A fantastic performance, and honestly, this guy has really been one of the standouts in the opening rounds.
Now this is how it's done.
And then we go over to Aussie versus Joshua. And Aussie, he's been in form. He's been scoring goals and he's been doing it in style. Joshua trying to hit a lot of first-time passes. Trying to open up some space for Neymar as he's done so now. Green time finish, top right-hand corner. Thank you very much. 2-0 Sydney.
After that pre-game, Treaders, we had talked about Sydney maybe not being as strong as they had been. Obviously, Griezmann. And then we talked about can't find a way through just yet. Botiak, the first-time ball into the feet of the striker, who punishes first time. Joshua not happy with that effort. The fair play to Aussie FIFA. That was lovely, controlled, milled up.
Finds Ronaldo, finds Mbappe in space. Heel to heel, Mbappe finish. What a goal. Brilliant goal from Aussie FIFA. Perfect build-up and a lovely finish from Mbappe. 2-1.
Melbourne victory, pick up 3 points tonight in the positions that they're in. And if that is the case, then the reigning premiers will be 9 points behind with only a handful of rounds left to go. That is their title race done. And the reigning champions out at pretty much the halfway stage of the season. But anyway, we'll take a look now at some of the goals because there were absolutely tons of them. I should probably just say some. Yeah. 7 goals to look through.
Aussie FIFA putting on an absolute masterclass here. Just continued to bamboozle Joshua's defense and was just fantastic. Look at this here. There's a goal that just threw both of us off. You'll see in a second, green time once again there from Joshua.
This one coming up.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable ball control. It's just absolutely stunning. I mean, obviously, first off, we'll wait for the Joshua Griezmann goal. Joshua did manage to get one today. A good cross in, finding the head of Cristiano Ronaldo. But this, I believe, if not this, it would have been the other one. Nah, this is it here. Botiak into R9 Ronaldo. Look at this, just control. Drag back, heel to heel. I thought that was going to get all the money. And then just tuck it underneath the goalkeeper. The control displayed there is absolutely ridiculous.
The Elastico on the goal line, the finest of margins, and he's been able to pull that one off there. Absolutely incredible stuff there. In the competition so far. Yes, it is Stormy Noah, but still, what a fantastic performance. And there's that Panenka pen. Finally, we get to see it. We were raving on about it before. A lovely Panenka penalty there from Peter Seisanis as we take a look at the PlayStation 4 highlights. That game finishing 1-1. We saw the lovely drag back skills goal from Aussie FIFA. Brilliant passing, and it is going to be a 1-1 scoreline in that leg heading into the second leg.
Players, the team's not exactly the same. Mixing FIFA Ultimate Team with the best players of the A-League.
the sun
knows when to play that one
that
extra pass.
saved a wretch like me.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck.
Mbappe in space, hits it into the top left-hand corner. It's 7-4 and Brisbane have downed Melbourne City here.
Missed there for Ceysanis. It is Brisbane Roar who take the 3 points.
Alrighty guys, so we've just made it to the studio and there was a bit of a delay on the flight, so I'm running a bit late. We actually play in about 20 minutes and the studio producers have been asking where I am. So gotta get my ass moving.
Trying to play it cool. I can't believe I see nobody like you. Nobody like you.
This is our Freshest. How are you, Freshest?
Good, Nate. Thank you for having me. This is my, that's the choice up top.
1-2 with those two players and the finish on the end of it. Aussie FIFA once again saying he doesn't need to get here on time. He doesn't need to pick the players anyone else is picking. He will do things his way and he will find the back of the net.
Off of the flight and straight in on goal 9 minutes into the game. Unreal.
Wanting to go ahead and win the title, Wellington wanting to go and keep their title hopes alive, but as you said, Jake, that has really not helped either competitor. We're going to take a look at the goals on the PlayStation side of things between Omar Seng and Aussie FIFA. And it was Omar getting off to a 2-0 lead here. It makes it a little bit disappointing for him that he allowed Aussie FIFA to come back in this one and help Brisbane Roar really get a point. It was in Wellington's balance, but some class play here from Aussie FIFA, really stepping up and showing why we thought he was one of the premier players.
And this was the goal. This was the goal that I thought was going to end up winning Wellington this game and getting them their 3 points and keeping their somewhat minor title hopes alive. The scoop turn there, the deflection off Varane that falls comfortably, so kindly for Messi, and then a little scrap. Pullet gets a little something on it and then just cannoning in off under the crossbar. But no, we saw Aussie FIFA respond, getting one last goal to keep Brisbane Roar at least somewhat in the title race. I mean, 1 point, it's not mathematically over and done with, but if we're talking realistically, that green time finished with 5 minutes left to go. And to be fair,
It's a title game coming up right here. Melbourne victory versus Adelaide. Adelaide need to get the result, otherwise we are out of the title contention. So, this is why people watch the Eleague.
Another game, Treaders, but an extremely important one.
A very important goal indeed. We saw Aussie FIFA playing some very nice goals, but the goal he did score was one of the more scrappier goals I think you'll see scored by him.
Crucial times here in the Eleague. Aussie FIFA was so happy about that one too. Let everyone in the studio know all right now. We believe it's a 30-goal swing, but anything can happen. Let's hope, really, especially with
and finally, Aussie FIFA. That is absolutely gorgeous ball control, and what a finish into the top corner.
Drag, that's the law. Flesh is continuing to attack him. Go through to Ronaldo, green time finish. Beats him at the near post. That is exactly the response that Flesh is needed, but that is a big hint in.
Alrighty guys, so welcome back to yet another vlog, last episode, and it's currently around 5:20 AM. I'm just getting ready for my flight, quickly getting my headphones from my car, listening to music on the way to obviously Sydney, but about to get an Uber to the airport and we will go from there. I hope you guys do enjoy this episode and I'll see you guys inside the vlog.
I drink a little more than recommended. This world ain't exactly what my heart expected. Trying to find my way some way. Oh, I.
actually going through on FIFA. He brought his PS4 to play pro clubs. He's trying to do his team. Here we go. Yeah, this is it.
Obviously,
what are we thinking?
It'll be full cam with position changes.
We're in the lifts. Ooh, mirrors all around. Let's go. Alright, so we're on our way to the Eleague in the elevator, and I believe we're about to go on the bus. I'm with myself. I found myself. Oh my god. Look at who we found. The goats themselves. Wait, we're not going now?
No, we are.
Oh, okay. Right. Au revoir. As you see, we're getting ready. Eleague finals day, and it's a big day. It's a big day. We've got ourselves, obviously, I was midway of talking. I've got myself an Andy here. I've got myself a Zach Mack. Right, Zach Mack, don't write him off. Who are you versing first round?
I've got Rick.
Rick. Okay, well, RIP to you. So we're in the CBD. We're about to go on the bus trip, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the green room. On the vlog, baby.
Literally, we're like
number 1 seed.
Starts filming in the elevator, opens the door, Jamoto and Rick.
Number 1 seed, baby.
Crush a bit, little bit, roll it up, take a hit, feeling lit, feeling right, 2 a.m. summer night, I don't care, hand on the wheel, driving drunk, I'm doing my thing, rolling the mid beside and
For Pete.
What's going on, Ozzy?
Hey brother, how you going?
How you feeling? I know you were a bit sick yesterday.
I know, I'm a bit better, overdosed on strepsils. But
Oh, nice. I reckon I might switch seats because I don't want to get sick.
Oh no, I'm fine.
Okay,
I'm
good.
fine. Yeah, so who you versing?
I'm versing Jesse D.
Jesse D, and I think easy win, right? Easy win.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
Jesse, yeah, definitely.
Oh, for Jesse. Oh, okay, true.
He won't beat me last time, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, Rick. Okay, so what's your plan then?
Plans to win.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good plan, eh?
Yeah, we'll see if we can do it though.
Yeah, teach me. Teach me.
tell me what you know about dreaming, dreaming, you don't really know about nothing, nothing, tell me what you know about the night terrors every night, 5 a.m. cold sweats waking up to the sky. Everything that shine ain't always gonna be gold. Hey, I'll be fine.
Nice, man.
Second.
Number 1 seed, baby.
First.
As I should be.
Opposite of the brackets.
Yep.
We're meeting each other on the PS4 final.
See you in the final, mate.
We'll see you in the
after you beat Marco Precious.
Yeah, we might, yeah. I don't know about that. Who you got?
I've got Rico Mode or Zach, mate.
Okay.
Signing his name in.
Certainly you're versing Zach.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. He's a final. He's a favourite against you, Ian.
I don't think Rick
He's a favourite. He's a favourite against you, Ian.
Yeah, 100%. Favourite to win it.
To win it.
To win it all.
Yeah. Beating Marcus in the cross console. Beating Marcus. Is he going to beat Marco?
Nothing else.
Is he going to beat Marco?
There's nothing else.
He's not going to beat Marco.
I'm beating Marco.
Oh, come on, bro. Make it easy for me. Make it easy for me.
We have to say goodbye to questions.
I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything that shine ain't always gonna be gold. Hey, I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good. I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything that shine ain't always gonna be gold. Hey, I'll be fine once I get it.
It doesn't even take him long. Doesn't even take him long.
What is wrong with you?
Here you go, bro.
Everything that shine ain't always gonna be gold. I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good. I'm on the pursuit of happiness.
I didn't know what that was until you like aimed it at me. How tall are you?
6'6", 6'7".
Getting you in there for the thumbnail, mate.
Yeah, clickbait, mate. We want to get you in there for the thumbnail.
Nah, I'll get the grand final sign.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Hey, I can hear you.
Two filming.
Huh?
How do you reckon you're going to go today?
I'm up against this fraud. So, could be Christian, but this fraud over here. I mean, I don't know about him. It's the Messi and Ronaldo of the Australian FIFA scene. I want that clout. Yeah.
What do you want from me?
I don't know. Can I get a signature or what?
A signature?
Autograph?
I mean, you really want it, but I'm not sure if you missed out. Last year, Aussie got bombed out. His team off a Berber spin. So
Yeah, I saw that.
I really.
No, he's sitting there with the hands in the hand.
And then Marco lost my teammate, so we're really not that good. Can we not talk about that? See, look at him. He's already right
It's going to be a rework, bro. I'm bursting him. So.
Huh?
It's going to be a rework from last year.
If I ever said I'm never scared, just know I mean it.
The game that we are focusing on, how about this one, Jared? Aussie FIFA versus Footwiz Marco. One of these lads going home in the quarterfinals. Absolutely unbelievable. We'll send it down to the commentary desk. It is Nathan Patrick and Treaders.
Thank you, gentlemen, but you're quite right. A battle of the Titans, Aussie FIFA, who almost launched Brisbane to a premiership against Marco of Sydney FC, a defending premier.
Massive, massive game this. Clash of the Titans. Aussie FIFA. He's been so consistent throughout the entire E-League. And consistent has been his starting lineup. Brisbane returns to his starting lineup, but
Till I smell like cigarettes. I don't know why my friends are so obsessed with staying out to a sober, wasting money on.
it's a goal for Marco. 1-0 straight away.
Cause it's 5 a.m. and I got work at 9. I'm all alone, heading for the exit signs. From the minute that I saw you
inside the area, the green time was
about you still around. I can't believe I see nobody like you.
And we see Aussie FIFA winning that. Nearly gives it away. Bullock does well. Pushed out wide by Marco, but he keeps possession. Space opening up for Ronaldo, opens up for Neymar, and Marco reading him like a book.
Nobody like you. Nobody like you. Nobody like. Fuck it, I'll stay till I'm the last one left. For one chance to say different than the rest.
Aussie FIFA, nothing is falling from. Does this fall from? No, it doesn't. This has got to be grinding him down.
to thank Brisbane Roar for selecting Aussie FIFA during Season 2 of the E-League. He has brought us many moments. We farewell Aussie FIFA, but Footwiz Marco marches on.
So then, Jared, we will say goodbye to Aussie FIFA, one of the star debutants this season. He is bowing out of the competition.
Yeah, definitely a big shame to see Aussie FIFA go out. He had a fantastic regular season.
Nobody like you. Nobody like you. Nobody like you.